morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Heike, this is Lola, the ragdoll cat, my little assistant, and you're watching Stone Cold Coffee Crafts. Today is Tuesday, August the 4th, and this is another daily crafty chat. So, I just discovered this morning that we have a new construction site going on. I have no idea what they are doing, but that's the digger you're probably going to hear in the background. And which you were able to hear on yesterday's video. So yay, more construction sites. So what has happened since yesterday? Let people see that. I was not called back into work yesterday. It doesn't look like I will be today. I've checked already if something new came in that required me to go in virtually, and it doesn't look like that, so I'll have another day full of crafting and filming today, and I hope I will be able to use it well, because it's cooler. It's probably our last cool day for the next week or so, and I'll try to make as much use of that as I can. So as for yesterday, yeah, kitty, I know you want cuddles, come closer and you get cuddles. Yesterday I finished the third section of this painting, so I'm 3 for 3 now. Today we are going to do this section here. So more background. It's still coming out beautifully. There's still not much to see there yet, but this painting is for sure a joy to work on so far. But that's pretty much par for the course for every round Diamond Art Club painting I have worked on, especially if it's a Mandy Manzano. Not that I've worked on much else. So today I'm also going to film the second part of the What's in Your Stash video for my unfinished diamond paintings, my unfinished licensed diamond paintings. So it's going to be another video full of Diamond Art Clubs. And yeah, I'm going to film that today, edit it to be ready for Thursday. So Thursday, no daily crafty chat. I talked about this yesterday. As the plan stands right now, I will have to work on Thursday, and it might be work intensive. Well, it should be really. So I'm not entirely sure if I will be able to film on those few working days I have. So for Thursday I have planned to give you the second What's in Your Stash. That was the plan anyway. And for Friday I have now decided I'm not going to do floss tube because I don't know if I have the time to film it. I'm going to put up a final review for one of the diamond paintings I have completed in the last couple of months and haven't shown you the final review yet. And I will pull floss tube forward to tomorrow. So this is also the last daily crafty chat for this week already, which is kind of crazy. But this whole shortened work hours thing is for one giving me more time, but on the other hand screwing up my schedule spectacularly. So yay. So this is the diamond painting I have worked on, and then I of course did that. Kitty, yes, of course did some cross stitch, and if the cat will let me put the come on, no, I don't want to, mama, I don't want to, leave me be, I want to be on the diamond painting. So I worked on Yogacorns, and I had hoped to finish the second Yogacorn. And finish it I did, and believe me, it nearly finished me. The backstitch on these things is intense. And as I discovered while stitching on this little sucker, this is the most intense of them all as far as I can see. It is for certain more intense than the other two on this pattern. There's one more going on the right side here. And the backstitch on that one is more like on the middle one, where the backstitch is mostly in black. There is a little bit of Cryonic backstitch, but not as much as in the left unicorn. And also the curly mane was a nightmare to stitch. I don't know why all this backstitch on top of the Cryonic is necessary, because for the most part you can't even see it. So in this, in the horn here, there's so much backstitch and you can't even see anything of it. It looks like a black mess, and I haven't even put in some of the stitches she charted in because I was pretty much unable to see where they are supposed to go. That's generally a problem. Oops. I would say if you decide to stitch this, don't go smaller than 28 count. It will absolutely kill you if you try to do the backstitch on something smaller than that, especially smaller than 32. I wouldn't even want to attempt it on a 32, to be honest. Some of these lines, and you can see that I messed up a little bit here, but going back on its leg there's, can I put it down here? Yeah. This here, this is not supposed to look like that, but that's also the issue with these very color change intensive patterns. The back is a mess, and sometimes you won't be able to pull out the stitching. I tried to pull out the back stitch in multiple places because I misplaced the stitch, especially if I had to go through the center of a crinock stitch. It was just not possible. The thread would not come out. So yeah, as good as it looks in the end, it is an incredible mess to stitch. That I will warn you. On the other hand, when it's done, it looks incredible. So I'm looking forward to see what this thing will look like once there are 9 unicorns on here. But to be honest, this is going back into the whip pile now, and I don't expect it to pull it out for at least another couple of months, because this is really, stitching the Yogacorns is very easy and very quick. Even with all the color changes, it is not painful at all, but the moment you reach the backstitch, oh boy. What have I got myself into? But we are going to do this. At the end, there are going to be 9 unicorns on here doing yoga poses. We are doing this. So this is going back into the whip pile now. Done for the moment. That means as soon as this video is over, yeah, as soon as the video is over, this is going to go back on the frame, and this little block here will be filled in. It is a snow globe, so it's going to be a snow globe with more of these yellow houses in there, and also a few more of these little trees and stuff. So I'm expecting it to go pretty fast, and I should be able to show that to you tomorrow, I hope. So I'm looking forward to stitching on this. I'm nearly out of this color here, and the block has a couple of trees in that color stitch, so I hope it will be enough to do that. I think it will be, but then I am pretty much out. So I have to restock this color before the 15th, which hopefully shouldn't be a problem. I'm currently waiting for Arts and Designs to come back from vacation, which will be on the 11th, I think they said. So yeah, going to put in my order then, and hopefully we'll have it by the 15th. Arts and Designs is usually very quick. They are in Wales, I believe. I think so, yeah. And they are extremely quick in shipping stuff out, and also shipping from there to here is pretty fast. So it depends a little bit where you are in Great Britain. Some shops take a little longer, but Arts and Designs and Peakside Needlecraft are so fast. So yay. And also I talked about it yesterday, and I showed you the picture of what it's going to look like in the end, but you haven't seen it since May, so I'm pretty sure you don't know anymore where I was on Nightwalk Down. So this is my impressive start I got in during Stitch Mania. Actually, I think it is a bit impressive because this is 40 count linen, and it's my first time stitching on 40 count. And I think I didn't do too shabby. Did I? Yes! What's up, pussycat? She has been intense today. So she pretty much left me alone until about 7:45 this morning, and since then she has been stuck to me like glue. And I'm not entirely sure what she wants, because she doesn't want to cuddle, she got treats. Well, that's not entirely true. Since I switched on the camera, she wants to cuddle. I offered, kitty. You didn't want to. Cats. They are just cats. So I hope that tomorrow I will finally be able to pick this up again. This is a 40 count linen dyed by xJuDesigns, by the way. I keep forgetting to mention that. The fabric I'm stitching Yogacorns on is 28 count linen from Picture This Plus in the color Haunted. And the one Santa strip is on is called Dirty Linen, I think. It's just a standard, yeah, Dirty Linen. It's a standard Zweigart color you can get in any shop that has Zweigart linen. Nothing special about this. And this is a 40 count linen, I think, was it brown sand? I think it's brown sand. By xJuDesign, Jukus in Hungary. She has an Etsy shop. I'm trying to remember to link it down below, and she does really great fabric and super quick custom orders. So if you have any type of fabric that you see that she has dyed and she doesn't have in her shop right now, don't hesitate to contact her. She will dye it up for you, and it will be extremely quick turnaround times with her. She ships free of charge, I think, above $50 worldwide. Yeah, so check that out. You have to put in a coupon code, but she mentioned that on her page. I think it's free 2020 or something like that. Works for every single order, at least as long as you reach the $50 threshold, which is not hard to do with her pretty fabrics. She also dyes cotton floss, silk, some ribbons, not as many as Barbara does, but she has some pom-poms, some lace, stuff like that. So check her out if you're interested in that. And you can actually Google for her and see what fabrics she did. I think there's, on Pinterest, there are a ton of posts of fabric she has done in the past. So anything she's done before, she will do for you. She also takes custom orders for specific requests. So if you go to her, for example, I asked her once to dye me a fabric that variegates between two DMC colors, which were the supposed colors for Picture This Plus Earthen, but I don't think it's actually true. The site just lied to me that these are the colors. She will do that as well. So fabulous service with her. Jukus is great. So that's the fabric I'm using. Since I had no idea what the actual fabric looked like, it is a lakeside linen. Can't remember, was it flagstone? I have no idea. But it's a lakeside... Oh no, it wasn't a lakeside linen. It was some fabric that was very specific to one shop, I believe, and I was not able to source that because I didn't understand how to order it, something like that. So I basically went by the picture and thought, what does this look like? And I ordered a couple of fabrics from Jukus, and this looked like it might work really well with all the fabrics, and I hope I'm right with that. I don't think there was any that I was concerned about. I'm not entirely sure anymore because it's been, I think, nearly 3 months since I stitched on this, so this is going to go back on the frame hopefully tomorrow. And sadly, I don't have any knitting to show you because I utterly and entirely failed yesterday at anything knitting related. I tried to cast on a pair of socks. I failed at that because my needles wouldn't cooperate. So I purchased these needles here. They are called Sock Wonder by Adi. And they are supposed to be really great for knitting socks. They are these tiny circular needles with a short needle. This is not quite 2 inches long, 4 centimeters. and this is a 7.5 centimeter needle, which is 3 inches, and supposedly you are supposed to be able to really easily knit socks with this. I tried to cast on a pair of simple socks using the blue yarn I caked up. You saw that in yesterday's video, and I was not able to join in the round. I think I have to do this annoying thing which has put me off regular circular needles, of pulling the cable out between the stitches and then have some of the stitches on this side. That's what I don't like about it. I don't want to do it that way. Having that thing stick out annoys me, so I'm not entirely sure yet what I'm going to do. I was hoping that, since this was especially a circular for socks, that I would be able to just knit like I would knit anything on circular needles, but it's still too long. Also, this is supposedly so much longer, so it's easier to guide the needle. For me, it's actually too long. I would be happy with the short needle on both ends, to be honest. But I have small hands, maybe that's why. Then I tried to use my double pointed needles, which I have actually gotten to do the northeasterly blanket. I got the 20 centimeter, 8-inch long needles. They are way too long. This is so freaking annoying. The smaller ones are 15, which is 6-inch. To me, that still sounds way too long. That should be about this long. I wish there were shorter needles. If I have only like 16 stitches on one needle, why do I need 15 centimeter long needles for that? There's always going to be something in the way, so I don't know what this is about. So basically I tried and I completely failed. Then I thought, well, yeah, I've pulled out the double pointed needle. Let's cast on the northeasterly blanket. In the first row, in the very first row of this blanket pattern, you are supposed to do make one left and make one right stitches. How do you do that on a line of cast on stitches? Because it was way too tight to get my needle into anything, and there wasn't anything that looked like this bar of thread I'm supposed to put the needle under, or whatever. You know, if you're knitting, you know what a make one left and a make one right is. You have to push your needle underneath a thread that's going between the stitches. So how I don't get it. And I think that the make one left and the make one right is actually what's going to make the chevron, so it's important. I just don't know how you are doing it on the cast on row. Maybe it's depending on the cast on. I did the crochet cast on because I hate the long tail one. It always twists and unravels my yarn. But I guess for as few stitches as the northeasterly needs, I could try it again. I just have to look up the video again because conveniently I have forgotten how to do it because I don't like it. So I'm probably going to try that again. I wanted to make the strips a bit wider, so I actually cast it on with the rest of my Tefiti yarn from Castle View yarns from the Tease Shawl to test that out. But yeah, I didn't come far. So I guess I'm going to try on the the long tail cast on again today and see if with that one I can do a make one left and a make one right on a cast on row. I'm usually more used to having at least a couple of rows of something else before I have to get into stitches like that. So a bit weird. But maybe it was also because it was so late last night. Yogacorns, I think I finished around midnight, and I don't know why I decided I wanted to try to knit something after that. Pretty much because I was petty all day and thinking, I want to knit today. And Yogacorns was, you are not going to. Anyway, that's all I did and tried to do yesterday. Let's see if today is going to be a bit better as far as the knitting goes, and I'm actually going to get something on the needles. If not, I'm going to try to put in one more lace repeat on my heart shawl, which I haven't touched in weeks, so maybe I can get some work done on that one. But that's pretty much it for today, guys. Tomorrow, like I said, is going to be a floss tube, and next thing on the list to do for today is to film the What's in Your Stash video so that you have something to see on Thursday. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I should be back to talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.